In a world where almost everything runs on Wi-Fi or cell service, it's easy to forget there's a whole other way to tune in and stay connected. That's where shortwave radios come in. Whether you're into listening to broadcasts from across the globe, following ham operators, or just wanting a reliable backup when the internet goes down, a good shortwave radio is a solid tool to have. In this video, I'll go over the 6 best shortwave radios you can get now. Some are compact and budget-friendly, while others are packed with features for serious radio enthusiasts. So, if you've been thinking about picking one up or just want to know what's out there right now, stick around. You'll find links to the best prices for all the shortwave radios mentioned in this video in the description and top comment. Also, these radios aren't ranked in any specific order, so be sure to watch until the end to find the one that best fits your needs. Number 6 is the Cotizen DX286. This is the most budget-friendly shortwave radio on our list. This radio is about the size of your hand, so it easily slips into a pocket or travel bag. Perfect if you want something portable for trips, the office, or to keep on your desk. The LCD screen is backlit, so it's easy to see at night, and it shows your frequency and time at a glance. As Chris wrote, "This is my 5th shortwave radio. I really like the pocket size of the radio. It does sound amazing with wired earbuds too. The dial is accurate and the written instruction book is in larger print with diagrams. Very easy to follow and learns settings and functions of this radio. The screen readouts are easy to see and bright enough at night. Now, what makes it stand out is that it covers pretty much everything: FM, AM, long wave, and shortwave. It uses the TEF6686 chip, which means reception is sensitive and clear. And if you want stronger signals, you can also rotate the antenna 360 degrees, or even plug in an external one for stronger signals or distant stations. It stores up to 1,000 stations. You're getting features like auto scan, world clock, an alarm, and even a sleep timer if you like falling asleep to radio chatter. Sound-wise, it's solid for the size, good clarity for music and voices, with a headphone jack if you prefer private listening. The box includes rechargeable batteries, a USB charging cable, a soft pouch, and even a hard carrying case, which is a nice touch at this price. And speaking of price, it usually goes for around $90. But if you use my link down below, you might catch it for a bit less, which makes it one of the best budget picks if you're just starting with shortwave. Overall, if you want an affordable radio with strong reception, the Cotizen DX286 is a smart choice. Number 5 is the Texan Digital PL330. This is the most compact travel shortwave radio on our list. It's small enough to fit in your pocket, but has many nice features. You get AM, FM, long wave, shortwave, and even single sideband. It lets you pick up ham operators and international broadcasts that most budget radios can't touch. The PL330 uses modern DSP technology, which means reception is clean and sensitive. It also has synchronized detection, so if a signal is weak, it helps cut down on noise and makes voices easier to understand. Here, you can save up to 850 stations, which is plenty. Plus, it has some handy extras like an alarm clock, a sleep timer that runs up to 2 hours, and a key lock so you don't lose your settings by accident. There's even an input for an external antenna if you want to push reception further. Sound-wise, the built-in speaker is surprisingly crisp for the size, and you get a headphone jack for private listening too. Little tricks like keeping the backlight on or even fine-tuning sideband signals make it feel smarter than a typical pocket radio. Overall, if you're after a compact radio that still gives you full shortwave power, the Texan PL330 is a great pick. Number 4 is the Sangean ATS909X2. This is the most premium shortwave radio on our list. This radio comes with a huge 1,674 memory presets spread across 3 banks, so you can save just about anything you find. For tuning, you get 5 different ways: direct keypad entry, auto scan, manual tuning, memory recall, and a smooth rotary dial for fine adjustments. There's also a single sideband with a precise 10 or 20 Hz tuning steps, so weak or distant signals are easier to lock in. Plus, you're getting coverage across FM, AM, long wave, short wave, and even the airband. That means you can tune everything from local stations to international broadcasts, ham operators, and even aircraft chatter. The display is one of the best I've seen on a portable. It's big, backlit, and shows things like RDS info on FM, signal strength, and even editable station names. Sound quality is solid, though more balanced than bass heavy, and you can always plug in headphones for a cleaner experience. It even supports line-out and aux-in, which gives you flexibility with recording or external speakers. Price-wise, it's definitely an investment, but if you want a premium shortwave experience with every feature you could ask for, the Sanjiane TS909X2 is that radio. And if you want to know the latest prices for the shortwave radios discussed in this video, be sure to click the links below. And if you're enjoying this video, we would love it if you could hit the subscribe button. Number 3 is the Texan PL990. This is the best high-end portable shortwave radio on our list. This radio packs full coverage into a compact design. It doubles as an MP3 player through a micro SD card and supports lossless formats like FLAC and WAV, so music sounds clean and detailed. And when it comes to reception, this radio really shines. It offers 3,150 memory presets and locks onto weak signals better with less noise or interference. Whether you're tuning shortwave stations overseas or ham operators closer to home, it feels stable and precise. The sound is equally impressive. Inside is a 3-watt full-range speaker with a Class AB amplifier. That gives you clear, rich audio with enough punch for voices and music. And if you want privacy, there's a headphone jack, and you can even run audio out to external gear. You also get practical features on almost all options on our list, like an alarm clock, snooze, a sleep timer up to 2 hours, USB input, external antenna support, and even a line out for recording. Plus, the battery life is solid and it comes with a protective case that holds up well. But for the build quality, advanced reception, and audio performance, the Texan PL990 easily earns its spot as the best high-end portable radio. Number 2 is the XH-Data D808. This is the best value for money shortwave radio on our list. Just like the other radios on this list, this radio gives you full coverage: AM, FM, shortwave, longwave, and airband, all in a small portable unit. But on top of that, it also supports single sideband, which hobbyists and ham radio fans will really appreciate. The antenna is solid too, with full 360-degree rotation, so picking up stations feels easy, even on weaker signals. It stores up to 500 stations, so you don't have to constantly retune. The display is big and functional. You'll have a clock, alarm, and even a temperature readout, so it doubles as a bedside clock radio if you want. There's also signal-to-noise monitoring to help you fine-tune a frequency. Battery life is pretty strong too, so it works well for camping, travel, or just leaving on the desk all day. Sound quality is clear for a portable. The large speaker puts out a bright, balanced tone, and noise reduction helps cut through static. You can also plug in the included external antenna if you want to boost reception further. Rick sums it up perfectly. I bought this radio primarily for monitoring air traffic, and so far the performance has been as expected. The product arrived on time, out-of-the-box setup was straightforward, and operation of the device is quite intuitive. Overall, I am pleased with my purchase after about 7 days of regular use. So far, so good. Good value for the cost. Number 1 is the Texan PL880. This is the best overall shortwave radio on our list. This radio uses a digital dual conversion receiver, which gives it really high sensitivity and selectivity, which means it pulls in weak stations and keeps them clear. Tuning is smooth and almost feels analog. You'll have a main tuning knob plus a fine-tuned dial, so you can lock onto a signal without drifting. On SSB, you can step in 10 Hz increments, which is precise enough for ham operators or serious DXing. It also has bandwidth filters, 4 choices on AM and 5 on SSB, so you can reduce interference when a strong station is crowding the frequency. Plus, there's a signal and noise meter, so you can see how much static is in the band and how strong the station is. The audio quality is full and balanced for the size. It won't replace a stereo, but the built-in speaker has some depth, and you can always use the headphone jack or line out for external gear. Other features include 3,000 memory presets, an alarm clock, and a sleep timer up to 2 hours, and the power comes from a single rechargeable battery, which is easy to swap if you keep extras. The Texan PL880 usually sells for around $180. It's not cheap, but with the reception quality and overall design, it's a strong all-rounder for serious listeners. And that's all for today's lineup. I hope this list helped you decide on the perfect shortwave radio. And if you found this video valuable, we would love it if you hit the subscribe button. If you found the one you like, don't forget to check the description for links to each radio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.